there, yarn lovers, it's Gary and I'm coming to you from my happy place, the Yarn Corner here on the west coast of Canada. So welcome, welcome, welcome. This is my second recording of the day. It is still Friday, June 21st, 2024. How are you all doing? I hope you're well and staying safe. I'm not sure when these are all going to drop. I believe the first one that I recorded moments ago will drop on Saturday, which is June 22, 2024, and this one will probably follow about 3 or 4 days later because they are kind of similar in content. If you're happening across this channel for the very first time, hi, I've set this channel up to talk about all of my yarny adventures in knitting, crochet, as well as where I purchase my yarn from and tools of my craft. So if that's of interest, please stick around. And for those who are returning, I want to say welcome back. It's so good to see you. I've got some Pixel, my puppy video clips towards the end of the video, so stick around to see them. Not many stories to add in this particular video because I actually just mentioned them in the previous one, but some nice clips there. I hope that you'll enjoy them. And I am going to be chatting today about a Lion Brand purchase that I made on May 17th, 2024. I want to say 2021 for some reason, but it's 2024. And these are all the new Mandala colors that I am going to show you, and I'm super stoked. You'll get my impressions of each of the color selections, what I felt is different from the past video that I just did on the original Mandala colors. There will be any comments on if I think anything's changed, as well as what I feel generally about the colors. And I've got a question for you at the end of this video too, that I hope that you'll stick around to answer. In the meantime, let's take a look at these mandala cakes. All of these price points are in Canadian currency because I have my settings set up on the Lion Brand account that I have in Canadian currency, which is a lovely feature that Lion Brand offers, so you know what you're paying up front. And I'll talk about shipping as well. So let's take a look. The new Mandala colors. Holy, I got a lot of 2-ohs, but there were a few that I got 1 just to see. There was nostalgic reasons, as well as some that I wasn't too sure of that I wanted to try out. So here's the first one. I got 2 of these. Look at this color. Holy. So the new Mandala Lion Brand colorways are here, and there's nothing new on the ball band. The only thing that I've noticed that is different from the other ball bands is that the swatch is no longer there for the basic Mandala new colorways. It is a cross section of the cake itself taken on an angle like this. So they've taken a section there and they've put it on the label. So yeah, what's this colorway, I hear you ask? It is called the Andorian colorway. If you know what Andorian is, maybe it's a place, maybe it is a state of mind, I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section below. But this is the most vibrant of the cakes that I can tell you, and have yet to show. This orange is a standalone feature of this colorway. They're using purples to subtle it down a little bit, to calm down the orange. And I do like that they're using that particular mulberry kind of purple. It's a lovely purple. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors in the mandala. So nothing's changed on the color striping numbers. And the yardage is the same, but for those of you who have not heard of the mandalas before and want to know a bit more about them, they're 100% acrylic. They're a 3-weight or a DK weight yarn. Let's take a look at that. I think it's a thinner weight in a thin 3, but I'll give it to them. Lion Brand, amazing. Love the colors. I can see here that it is 150 grams, which is the same as the original mandala, and the same yardage. So we have 590 yards or 540 meters. It is a yarn that is manufactured in Turkey. They're saying here you can machine wash and tumble dry. And yeah, it's got a little bit of a fuzz on it. yeah, it's a sort of a neat yarn. It's plied. And what else can I tell you? I'm really happy with it. Softness factor, I always rate my yarns that I feel at a 5, 5 being the softest. And this seems to be mid-range for me, so I'm going to give it a 2.5, maybe 2.75, but really nice, a really nice yarn. I'm super happy with this. Price point in Canadian currency is $9.11. At the time I purchased this on Lion Brand's website, there was a 15% discount on all mandalas, new and old. So I got myself just the new ones, and I'm not sure whether that price is still available for the Canadian currency at that value. But I'm sure Lion Brands has sales all the time, and these ones you can also get at other locations, like I believe Joanne has them in their collection now. There's their items that you can purchase from. But in Canada, I don't think we can get them because Joann's doesn't ship to Canada. So I have found out in my last experience going to the Canadian Joanne site. So I don't know. Let me know if you've heard any different. Perhaps maybe you can flag it in the comments below if you've discovered that that was only a glitch in the system when I was trying to purchase from Joann's. But yeah, I'd like to know. So other colors, what else did I get? Okay, the next one that I've got here that I can show you is the greens. So I'm getting safari jungle vibes with this green colorway selection, and it's called Werewolf. Absolutely love it. Yeah, so again, 6 colors in stripes, and these ones are, what kind of greens can I call them? There's like an evergreen, pine green, more of a, what would you call that green? It's like a mid yellowish green. And then we've got sage that goes into more of a khaki color. So yeah, love them together. They look so different when they're wound with different colors being in the center and then ones towards the outside, but those are the same color striping colorways. $9.11. And something a little bit more subtler is this one here. I got 2 of, and the colorway for this one is called Doxy. So I'm getting the Southwest vibe with this color collection in the sandy dunes, and then we have the woody browns, the red browns and terracottas. Really nice. I like them. There's this really nice green in there as well. It's like an almost, what does it say? It's aqua, but it's more on the green side of aqua. Love those. And then I got 2 of these, which is in the colorway called Mantis. I'm just going to double check. Yeah, Mantis. I like these ones too because they're very bright. This is probably the second brightest out of the bunch that I purchased. I'm seeing here more of that mulberry and mustard. There's a different green in there, like an evergreen. There's a pink. So really nice colors. I love them. And the way that they've put them together too, there's some bounciness between the 2 colors that kind of play on each other. And then there are others that are side by side that are more complementary in the fact that maybe they gradate more in from one to the other. And then I got one of this one here. I was trying to steer clear from the new color choices that use white in their banding, but this one had sentimental reasons because the colorway is called Moomba, and it's spelled Moomba. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if it's the same Moomba that we celebrated in Australia growing up, and today I think they still hold the parade called Moomba, and it's in Melbourne, and it's sometime in the early January or February that they have the parade. It's an indigenous word that means coming together and celebrating. So I got this one for nostalgic reasons, and we have like it's almost like a periwinkle blue bordering slightly on the purplish side, and then we have a terracotta orange, no, it's probably a pink, and a green, brown, white, and this it's like a pistachio color. So we have the 6 colors being quite pastel-y, fun, vibrant. I really like them. And this one here, which is called Sandman, earthy. I'm getting autumnal vibes in here. The only difference that I see in this variety of color striping is there's not much of a contrast between the first 2 colors. If at all, I can see maybe a small difference, but it's very minute. So there's going to be a big patch of this in a striped item being quite dark, and then you've got these other colors that are sort of more subtly separating. So there might be a slight more ombre effect with this, with some more savage, not savage, but more vivacious striping at certain parts. And this one is more of the similar nature where you've got ombre colors and then it goes into a very high contrast area. So you've got like nice ombre color here between 2 stripes. Then there's a striking difference between the contrast in the value. And then they kind of gradate out into a ombre style. So these two are very similar in my regards to the color choices that they put side by side. Now this one is like Sandman, but this one's called Banshee. I could put these in a project together. I think they would relate. So Banshee is this one, and Sandman is this one here. Lovely, lovely. I love them so much. Okay, the difference that I found, I've got one more to show you, but those are all of the regular mandalas that I've got in this batch. The difference that I can see straight off the bat is from the ones that I previewed yesterday in the original Mandala color ranges. I find that these colors that they've chosen to put together are more vibrant. There's more pastel in some parts, like I'm getting lighter tones than the ones that I had featured yesterday, and they seem to be more they're more adventurous in the colors that they've put in there. Now I don't have the other original ones like Genie or Unicorn, or the ones that are kind of the pastel-y and vibrant ones, rainbowy type style mandalas. I have chosen the more earthier ones, but I'm so happy that I got the new ones because it's giving me that extra oomph and the new color arrangements. I'm very excited to use them. So the next one that I have is the Mandala Ombre. Look at that color. Holy. This is the new color as well. They had a few of them that were new, but I only got this one. It spoke to me and I just needed to get 2 of them. It's called Wonder. And for those of you who don't know the Mandala Ombre, I'll read you the specs. It's 150 grams of a 4-weight yarn. Let's take a look at that 4-weight. I'd say it's still on the lighter side, but yeah, I'd give it to them. That's a great healthy 4. And 150 grams, offering up 344 yards or 315 meters, 100% acrylic, made in India. And they're saying here that I believe you can machine wash by the symbol, and you can tumble dry. This colorway is offering up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks to me like there are 6 colors again in this set. So we've got a pistachio green, a more charcoal green, then an inky purple, terracotta, and then a gold mustard yellow. So yeah, very, very lovely colorways. I like them. Now, softness of this one is a bit more than the Mandala regular, so I'm going to give this one a out of 5. It's going to be more like a 3. A 3. It's very nice and soft and squishy. I love this. So now on to the shipping. The shipping, they did charge me $13 and some change, 81 cents, I think, for the shipping at the point of purchase from the website. That was added into the bundle of the pricing. And then when it arrived to me, it came Canada Post, but I think there was some taxes that I needed to pay on it. I can't quite recall, but when I went down to the post office to do the cash on delivery, it was somewhere minute. I think it was probably in the vicinity of like maybe $12 for taxes. And I'm happy to do that. It was satisfying the customs that when a shipment comes in, that Canada makes sure that all of the merchandise that comes through, we have to pay taxes on. But wherever you are shopping from, if you go online, whether you're like in Canada or another country other than the United States, make sure that you read the shipping instructions on the Lion Brand website to make sure that you don't get dinged by a third-party courier service that that's the way that Lion Brand may ship it to you. So those fees and handling fees and brokerage fees coming from places like DHL, UPS or FedEx, they can come later to you as an expense that you're not expecting. So just to flag that and be sure that you kind of know that up front. So my question to you that I wanted to ask was, if you have used this mandala yarn before, either the old version or the original colors, or the new ones that you found in your location, your store locations near to you, have you made anything with them? And if so, let me know what patterns you used, because I'd love to see what kind of styles of patterns are out there. I've got my brain thinking of certain projects, but I'd love to hear from you in your comments what you've made, what the pattern was called, and by doing so, what I might do is in Ravelry collect all of the names of the patterns and make a little bundle of them to share in amongst the YouTube streets. When you're watching a show, I could drop it down, and if I'm talking about utilizing some of these yarns in the future, I can link that to the channel so that when people are watching, they can then go and take a look at other options to use the mandalas in. So I hope that helps for the future use of the mandala, but also helps me get some ideas as well. And we share that inspiration. Now I'm going to move on to showing you some clips of Pixel, and I will see you in the next video. But take care, and until next time, be safe. Bye for now.
Did you make this mess? Oh, did you do that to the Amazon box?